What's up, disciples? It's y'all boy, he the breaker of bars. And everything with significant meaning. Hey, you already know he will not steer you. Wrong, disciples. What's up, y'all? Tupac fans. What's up, y'all? Tupac is the GOAT fans. What's up, y'all? Tupac is better than Biggie fans. What's up, y'all? Hey, let's go, man. I'm finna go ahead and drop Tupac into the channel because he is the GOAT. He is my personal GOAT. Eminem's very high, but when it comes to just GOAT status, it's Tupac for me. But so I'm gonna start back with the very first. I think this song is what ultimately shaped my love for hip hop in the lyrical aspect of the meaning. Basically, like a lot of people just listen to songs for fire beats, something they can kind of bounce to. But I think it was once I grasped of what Tupac was talking about in this song, Brendas Got a Baby, is where I think I started to be more in line and more in tune with. I like the lyrical content, like what is being said, what is meant by what's being said lyrically, and I think this is the song that ultimately sparked my mind that way to dive into what someone is saying, not what's being played around what they're saying, as in the beat and shit like that. So that's why I chose this song to be my first Tupac drop. If y'all here and y'all want to see more Tupac, you start dropping some stuff and I'll start going off that. But this right here is just a personal favorite of mine. You might occasionally catch me singing a lyric. I do know the song. Kind of in and out. But yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one because this is from way back when, and everything that's being said in this song is still true and relevant to today. So it's like, I don't want to say it was before his time, because I don't like that term before its time, because it's not that he's before his time. It's that what he was saying then just happens to still be 100% relevant today. So let's go ahead and check this out, y'all. Let's get into it. Rest in peace, Tupac, man. We miss you, man. We miss you. I still remember where I was when I got that news, man. I was a kid, middle school. Me, my mom, my brother. We was sitting on Briar Forest. We was sitting in a Sonic parking lot drive-through when that shit dropped on the radio, man. I didn't want to eat. No, I didn't eat the rest. I didn't eat no more the rest of that day. Like, I was sick. So that's the first time big news just hit me like that. But let's go, man. Let's go. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all hit it just to get more Pac on the channel. Hit the subscribe button just because y'all fuck with the channel. Hit it. Just hit it. It's free. Let's go. As y'all see right here, it says based on a true story. So this did, like I said, this shit is relevant. This shit really happens.
Brendas barely got a brain. A damn shame the girl can hardly spell her name. That's not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family. Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community.
That's what Pac was on. See, Pac was trying to enlighten, trying to reach. So, you know, you always got the people around that basically say, it ain't shit, it ain't for us to worry about. That's somebody else. That's somebody else's problem. But as Pac just said here, what's affecting someone in the community is affecting the whole community, because it's detrimental to everyone that's around. As they say, they say always, I learned growing up, say it takes a village to raise a child. Not just one person, it takes a village. A village. That means everyone. Man.
Not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family. Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community. Now, Brenda really never knew her moms, and her dad was a junkie putting death into his arms. It's sad, cause I bet Brenda doesn't even know. Just cause you're in the ghetto doesn't mean you can't grow. But oh, that's a thought, my own revelation. Do whatever it takes to resist the temptation. Brenda got herself a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a cousin, now let's watch the joy. And she
Look at that, man. Her boyfriend was her cut. She got herself a boyfriend. Like, first off, you got to go back to her dad was a junkie. He was doing drugs. Ultimately, her mom wasn't worth shit. So she's just out there now. She didn't ask to come into that. That's what she was born into. But Tupac is saying just because it is this doesn't mean you can't still grow. But you got these rapey ass family members and incesting and shit like that. Take it like, come on, man, come on.
Brenda got herself a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a cousin, now let's watch the joy. And she tried to hide her pregnancy from a family who really didn't care to see or give a damn if she went out and had a trilogy kid. As long as when the check came, they got first dibs. Now Brenda's belly's getting bigger, but no one seems to notice any change in her figure. She's 12 years old and she's having a baby. In love with the molester who's sexing her crazy. And your aunt also thinks that he'll be with her forever. And
molester, like it was an older cousin. Basically, an older cousin. He said in love with the molester. The molester was sexing her crazy. That's an older cousin. That means he was molesting a child, basically. Let's go.
Change in her figure. She's 12 years old and she's having.
But all this was going on, and Tupac is letting you know that like the parents and the family, they're not even noticing this shit. Like, no one's noticing she's getting bigger. No one's noticing what's going on with her. Like, no one's even noticing because they don't really care. They don't care.
The baby in love with the molester who's sexing her crazy, and your aunt also thinks that he'll be with her forever. And
I can that in love with the molester sexing her. That shit. That line is so fucking. That shit reaches in the soul. And just pulls something out. Like, how, in love with the molester that's sexing her crazy. Like, she's in love with her cousin. He's a molester. Man, it's just crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Molester who's sexing her crazy, and your aunt also thinks that he'll be with her forever, and dreams of a world with the two of them all together. Whatever. He left her and she had the baby solo. She had it on the bathroom floor and didn't know, so she didn't know what to throw away and what to keep. She wrapped the baby up and threw him in the trash. I guess she thought she'd get away, wouldn't hear the cries. She didn't realize how much the little baby had her eyes. Now the baby's in the trash, he ballin'. Mama can't help her, but it hurts to hear her calling.
Mama can't help, but the mama is now referring to the teenage girl. Mama can't help, but it hurts to hear the baby crying. Like, you want to do something, but you just don't have the means. Like, you've come up in poverty, trash ass family, trash ass mama, trash ass daddy, trash ass. Everything around you has been trash. But what is one to do? What is one to do? And she left the baby, man. She left it. Let's go.
Cross. She didn't realize how much the little baby had her eyes. Now the baby's in the trash, he ballin'. Mama can't help her, but it hurts to hear her calling. Brenda wants to run away. Mama say you're making me lose pay, and social work is here every day. Now Brenda's gotta make her own way. Can't go to a family, they won't let her stay. No money, no babysitter, she couldn't keep a job. She tried to sell crack, but ended up getting robbed.
Y'all know how it is. No money, no babysitter. How do you go to work with no money and no babysitter? That brings us back to it's everyone's problem. She can't work because she don't have anyone to take care of the child for her. So she goes off into other measures to try to make money, which is selling crack. But now she's still getting taken advantage of by fucking street robbers and cradle to the grave ass niggas and shit, man.
Babysitter, she couldn't keep a job. She tried to sell crack, but ended up getting robbed. So now what's next? It ain't nothing left to sell. So she sees sex as a way of leaving hell. It's paying the rent, so she really can't complain. Prostitute fam, slang. And Brenda's her name, she's got a baby.
Ooh, that shit still get me every single time, man. It wasn't like I love this song from the very first time I heard it back in the 90s, but it wasn't until I was a full-grown adult that the ending of this shit fucking resonated into what was actually said at the end of it. So she was trying selling crack, ended up getting robbed. So she sees sex as the way of leaving hell. And that's also what she was doing. She was basically selling sex, prostituting, basically still trying to get money, trying to take care of the baby. And then in the process of that, the fucking lyric says, prostitute found slain. That's what the news article said. If you see the newspaper article here as well, it basically says that. So basically, one of these rapey ass, I want to pay for the pussy, and ends up killing the girl. Basically, probably a pimp or whatever. Like this shit is real, man. This shit is real.
Prostitute fam, sway, and Brenda's her name. She's got a baby.
But picture the cycle now. So you already know the family's not gonna take care of the baby because they wouldn't even help take care of the baby while Brenda was alive. So now you have Brenda has been killed. Now there's this little infant ass baby. What's gonna happen with the baby now? The baby's gonna basically grow up through the same cycle, unless it ends up with a good caring family. But what's the odds of that? We don't know. So it truly takes a village. Like everybody has to pitch in. Like it's crazy. It's a crazy endless cycle when you grow up in this type of atmosphere, and it's still happening now. That's what's crazy about it. This shit still happens now. I went through CPS my damn self. Child Protective Service taken 3 different times. This shit still happens.
It's her name. She's got a baby. She's got it. She's got it. She's got
Man, that song never gets old to me. I could put that song on repeat and just let it go for the whole day. Like it's so real. It's so like I say, so it hits in the solar plexus, man. That shit hits in the solar plexus because you may know somebody. Like you may have gone through it yourself. Like if you've been in a system at any point in your life, you know that shit is not real. That shit is not what's up. That shit is not what's up. And like Tupac said at the very beginning, he basically painted a full visual picture. He said, "Let me show you how this affects the whole community. You have this dead girl laying in the alley. That's in your community. Now here's a baby that's left, no mother, no family to take in your community. Like that shit affects the whole community. So you may have another kid, another daughter that's like, damn man, they out here killing girls and shit. Like I don't want to end up like her. That's your community. Your community is seeing all this. It's a fucking cycle. It's a cycle. Hey, but like I said, y'all, man, if y'all want more Pac, this was the realest ever, man. Pac did it for real. He did it for real to the truest form of the platform, basically. Like talking real shit for the people to basically listen to. If y'all want more Pac and more breakdowns of Pac on my channel, hit the subscribe button, light up the comments, hit the thumbs up. He out. Peace.